Hi, my name is Ayanat, and this is my presentation for the final exam about French Canadians. So here you can meet the plan of today's presentation. So, who are French Canadians? French Canadians are one of the two main cultural and linguistic groups of modern Canada, with a population of about 8 million people, about a quarter of the country's population. French Canadians fell into several cultural and linguistic subgroups, only one of which, the Quebsters, prevails in the province of Quebec, and other regions as well as Canada as a whole. The majority of population is made up of Anglo-Canadians. Most French Canadians profess Catholicism. The native language for most of them is French, the official status of which is fixed as a federal level of south of Canada. So now I'm going to tell about history of French Canadians, how, when, why, as that culture came to Canada. So the first wave of French Canadians immigrants was in 18th century. A lot of people think that the reason of immigration were economic reasons, but most historians say that it was because of political reasons. So this is justification. Quebec has been a British colony since 1763, resulted in a patriotic uprising in 1837 and 1838, which were especially intense in the Montreal area. Results. As a result, by the 1760s, about 5,000 men and 1.5 thousand women arrived to Canada. So people, among them were many workers, household owners, and others. Also, about immigration, hundreds of people in ships crossed the Atlantic Oceans. That's how people of France actually moved to Canada. So the culture of French Canadians, like every nation, the culture of the French Canadians has been preserved since antiquity. So this culture speaks French, as I mentioned before. As it's known from history, French people brought French language with them when they moved to Canada at 18th century. Also, it's very interesting about the food. Most popular foods are French speech soup, dough balls, and others that you can see in this presentation. So most of them are from French traditional kitchen. So the religion, as I mentioned before, it's Catholic religion, and in our days, culinary traditions, warm hospitality, and colorful French accents are some things that make French Canadians special from other ethnicities. So, what have they accomplished since moving to Canada? One of the main achievements of French people in Canada was the development of Western Canada. Speedy said achievements, development of specialties and economy of the country. For example, in Canada's activists, doctors, judges, specialists, lawyers, and education were actively developing. Also, the inhabitants of the country had more opportunities in choosing professions. So let's talk about famous French Canadians. A lot of people agree that the most famous French Canadian person is Celine Dion. So I think most of people know her biography. You can see her biography in this slide. Her main achievements is a young French Canadian won fame for her talent in singing. Celine Dion has achieved a remarkable string of statistic successes, shattering a number of world records, and also she had won more than 20 awards and prizes. So now I'm going to talk about the Festival de Ball. So it usually happens as the last weekends of March. So this year it was from 24th to 26th of March. And how it started is that as a small community event to celebrate French people who came and worked in the forestry industry. Goals and ideas of this festival is to show where you can dance along special performances and show all your talents by making all French Canadians together. So Festival de Beauce, as it translates, tree festival, a musical festival held in Canada, as we all know. Now I would like to show you a video of Festival de Beauce. Here you can see that people are celebrating by dancing, by playing games, by cooking food and singing songs. So here are some sources, and thank you for your attention.